And good morning, it's Leonie from Get More to Life, and today is day 63 of the end of my Fat Years journey. I chatted yesterday about, my habits, and one of the habits that I needed to change was my alcohol and the intake of alcohol. And I started the day off well, and then promptly went out to lunch with a couple of girlfriends, and we drank all afternoon. Pretty counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. So I woke up this morning not only feeling a bit foggy in the brain, but also a little disappointed in myself for indulging again. So I've taken some positive steps this morning. I booked a call with a lady who lives in the States, and we had a really open and honest conversation this morning about where alcohol fits in my life, and is it a problem for me, or just exactly where I'm at. So good morning, Jackie, it's good to see you. And I guess as much as I don't want to admit it, oh hi Susan, good to see you, I think alcohol is an issue for me. It was quite interesting, the parallel in our stories, because she grew up in a small country town as I do, and where it was part of the fabric of the community. And, I started drinking when I was about 15, 16. It's just become, an inherent part of my life. And it shouldn't be, because to achieve the things that I want to achieve, particularly around my health and weight, alcohol is not going to be a part of that. If, it's counterproductive to what I'm trying to achieve. So if I want to really crank up my weight loss and my size loss, etc., something's got to give. And anyway, today, after the discussion, I decided that I was going to join Alcoholics Anonymous. And that's a big thing for me to admit. But as she said, it is a support program for people who are wanting to change their lives for the better. And it's also a free program, which I didn't realise. So I think I know it's going to be quite helpful for me to kind of sort through what goes on here when I decide that I need to drink to excess, etc. So I did say I was going to be raw and real, and that's a big admission to make online, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I guess I've come to the stage in my life where it is more important for me to be fit and healthy and be inspirational to others and help others than it is for me to go out and have a great time and have a few drinks and feel a bit shabby the next day. For crying out loud, I'm 60, not 16. So yeah, today is a new day with new hope, and she's put me in touch with some resources, etc. So that's how I'm getting more to my life. If you want to change something in your life, there needs to be a commitment for that change to happen. And for me, it is a substitution effect. Yes, I have a great time when I go out, and it was lovely catching up with buddies yesterday and having a few drinks and laughs and whatever. But today I'm not feeling that energetic about doing work, etc. So it's impacting on my life, and not in a good way. So my substitution effect is that every day I want to jump out of bed, go for a 6 o'clock walk in the morning, feel fantastic, feel on top of the world, and feel like, I'm contributing to other people's lives in a positive way and leading by example. And that's what's really not been happening along this journey. I think I fooled myself to think that I was being authentic and really trying hard to make some changes. But the reality is, no. After saying that, I'm also not too hard on myself, because I have made some fundamental changes to my life, and I'm very proud of the fact that I'm doing that, and I'm proud that I am able to speak openly and candidly about what's happening here in my heart and in my body, and that I have the courage to do that every day, because if I can help just one person just by watching this who might be thinking a similar lines, well, I'm here to help. And I'm on the journey, the end of my fat years, and the journey is becoming a heck of a lot more than that. and as I kind of thought it would, but today's a bit of a watershed day. And the lady I spoke to was just so grateful that today I reached out because it was her 4th year of sobriety, her 4th anniversary today. So it was really quite lovely to talk to her and just to hear all the wonderful things that have happened to her since she's actually stopped drinking. So yeah, I've made a commitment to 90 meetings in 90 days online, and it's actually quite exciting because you can get to go online. There's meetings all the time, they're free, and you get to interact with others all over around the world, and you never know what type of exciting people you might meet. So yeah, that's about as raw and real as it gets today. So please join me on the journey if you wish, whether it be the End of Fat Years journey with B1 and B2, and a whole host of other metabolic lifestyle resources that are available. And or you can just listen to me every day as I talk about what's coming up for me on the daily basis. So thank you for your time. I'd appreciate some comments or some words of support, and don't hesitate to reach out or message me on Messenger if you would like to say hi or need any help. All the best, and I'll be online tomorrow. Bye.